There's a huge
Okay.
penalty for that.
I want you to listen to
Yes,
this.
the measures that
I
we're
will
taking
not see
here
this one alone. I
is a
cannot
welcome
see this one
development.
alone. Or maybe it is me that is seeing something. Maybe you are not seeing it, but I want you to comment in that comment section. Tell me if I am the one who is seeing that which you cannot see. I want you to listen to this video. This is COP28, where Nigeria president is representing the 200 and something million people of Nigeria in the tackling of the climate change. Discussion about the climate change. In case if you don't know, I want you to know that Africa at large does not contribute less than 4% in the global warming, because Africa is deindustrialized. We don't have industry that emit all this heat or bring about global warming. Mostly we emit them from combustion engine. So now I want you to now see the promises that African leaders are giving to the world. Even though we have to still use all this fossil fuel and carbon emission engine in order to, make it before the transitioning, because now people are suffering. We cannot even afford food to eat in Africa. We cannot even afford a good healthy life in Africa. Now you are watching your leaders promising the international world or promising the big world how they are going to how they have incentive, or how they are going to concentrate in doing away with some certain mineral like methane, which is the one that they talked about here. But that's not my case. I just complained to you exactly what we are, people are first going through, or what we're going through in Nigeria. Now I want you to understand that now. Look at this video and see how, they are making mockery of us. Look at this video to see how your president made a mockery of you people who are professors and every other person who is being, led or ruled by a man that I don't think, by the seeing what he actually, presented here, it seemed to me that I know he has nothing to offer. I can see, even a blind man could see it. Look at this United Arab Emirates leader, how he was looking at him. He was like, what the, he was like, WTF. He is shocked. He was shocked. And to the extent of him saying he is working with them. And you listen to when the United States one is talking about, they are talking about how they are going to tackle these challenges that faces them. Now, in this regard, I want you to also see the body languages, the movements, and you see how the United Arab Emirates leader was reacting to the way your president is presenting himself and carrying himself. He is uninformed. He is actually, presenting himself, showing that he is very, very uninformed. I'm not being prejudiced, but this is what I saw. This is what I saw. Now, I am alleging, I think, I believe that the man who was sitting and tapping the chair where he was sitting like this, the man that is delegate from the United States, was actually giving him even a sign to show that you are off track. And that could only mean that you have a peripheral somebody who controls those who lead you, or peripheral people who tells those who lead you exactly how they need to present themselves, or how they need to present what they are doing. Because if that tapping of chair, it is a kind of a sign that I understand it to be. I might not know what you will see it to be, but the thing that you will see very well is the one from the UAE. How he is so shocked. This is why we Africans can never be taken seriously anywhere we go. You Nigerians can never be taken seriously anywhere you go, because you recycle failure. And that is the same failure that is going to backbite you. As long as you call yourself a Nigerian and one Nigeria, you will understand it, because time is coming. Inflation rate, climate change, everything is going to be working against you. If you don't have a good leader to take you through it, you will actually start feeling the spike to the extent that is unbearable. Inflation is going up, cost of living is going up. This is the man that is going to take you through all this, all these problems, challenges that is going on across the globe. This is the man. Watch his body language and watch how people are reacting to, how he presented himself. But the way he was oscillating like this standing fan. When he's hot, that standing fan. I believe he wouldn't, sprain his neck, and then he will use the same money from Nigeria oil and methane gas sale to go to hospital. So let's watch this video and understand what I am saying. Give your take on the comment section.
Now to development at the ongoing Climate Change Conference, COP28, holding in Dubai, where the President, Bola Tinubu, declared that Nigeria is committed to eliminating oil and gas releases of methane as part of a global plan to rein in emissions that contribute to climate change. The President gave the commitment at a World Leaders event that focused on methane and other non-CO2 greenhouse gases at the ongoing United Nations Climate Conference. Methane tends to leak into the atmosphere undetected from drill sites, gas pipelines, and other oil and gas equipment, and has more warming potential than carbon dioxide. President Tinubu was joined by COP28 President Dr. Sultan Al-Jaber, China's climate change envoy, Mr. Jia Zhenhua, and U.S. climate envoy, Mr. John Terry.
We are committed to critical steps to reduce methane emission by ensuring flood gas are eliminated. There's a huge penalty for that. There's equally a huge incentive to do so. The measures that we're taking here is a welcome development, no doubt about that. And we are with the leadership of UAE for the commitment so far. We are consolidating on the gas export, usage domestically and export for other countries. I can assure you that we will be partner in progress to achieve renewables. We are committed to energy mix. We are providing cooking gas for a large population. We will continue to do that. We've signed off on reduction of methane. We will leverage on new technology, and we hope the two giant nations and the Emirates will be able to help us through. What I know of Africa is the fact that the risk in additional investment and technological know-how, it is very necessary.
Mr. Kerry, on his part, said there is an urgent need to take action now, and the United States has taken steps to sharply reduce methane in its oil and gas operations.
Earlier today, the United States finalized standards to sharply reduce methane emissions from oil and gas operations. And those efforts will achieve a nearly 80% reduction, and is planning a rulemaking review. We, the United States, are planning a rulemaking review on methane emission standards for landfills. The United States and the European Union launched a global methane pledge 2 years ago in Glasgow, with 100 countries joining. At COP27 in Sharm, we were able to grow the list of endorsements to 150 countries. And I'm pleased today to announce new global methane pledge endorsements from Angola, Kenya, and